First one I missed. I'm caught
Okay.
up on.
Gotcha.
I'm not caught up on the other one.
Okay.
Other than, yeah.
Oh my god, you guys have like fucked me out of everything, and I'm stuck with an R, W, Z, and a J. Oh wait, there's a word I guess I could put there.
Like a
God damn
Waz.
it.
Whiz, maybe.
If there's a hanging,
Wait, can I do it again?
I can think of at least one word that you can play off of an A.
Yeah.
I've got one. I'm trying to make it, but I was trying to see if I
A
could think more
Waz,
better.
a
But I'm gonna go
jar.
here.
Oh, I was thinking jaw. Jaw, and get
Yeah,
rid of
but
the
there was
harder
nowhere else I
letter.
could put it. There was nowhere really to
Well,
put that either.
Well,
I
you
think
played
it would have been more
war,
points, yeah,
so
than
you
they
could
are.
have just literally swapped the W where
Guys,
the R is and put the J down.
I hate to tell you, I don't think it matters in the end.
No. It's not.
It would not have mattered. But
If I had gotten my final turn, it would have done AY off that triple letter. And that would have been a lot of points.
oh well, now Toomey's in here by herself while we're waiting for Jake.
Awkward.
Poor Toomey.
And we're not really. Miss Timmy, Brittany, what gorgeous fucking notes do you have for us this week?
Oh boy, let's see.
Worry.
The boys ain't doing so hot. Garrick asks the ring how he can destroy it. Find the opposite of me and inject it into my soul. Everybody's getting real cozy to avoid dying. Cow's leg looks fucking rough. Shit starts getting spooky scary. Death is being accepted. Lots of skeletons are here. Shit is starting to flood. Boy, Lol would love it here. Shalon wants story time for distraction. Cal tells his life story but leaves out the I killed your brother bit. A moving light is above them. Big boy giant. There's giants in the high storm. Now there's chanting in Red Sprin. Shalon whispers that she killed her father because he sucked. Valid. Ghost Bloods were threatening her family, said they needed a soulcaster replaced. Jasna soulcaster wasn't functional. She was using it to mask radiant powers. More trauma bonding for these two. Time stops. They see the Stormfather Mufasa in the sky. Child of honor, you have killed them. It happened as it once did. Child of Tenefast, you have taken them from me, my beloved ones. I can't be fixed. They are broken. You're just like the others. Farewell, son of honor. You'll never seek my winds again. You'll never find the truths you seek. The water sinking, lowering, they survived, kinda. They take the heart from the chasm fiend and start hobbling their way back. I joined Teft to go look for Cal with Raphael. Dalinar is talking to Amaran. Amaran asks Dalinar to talk to someone, him. Horns are blasting. We'll be marching on the Parshindy today, canceling the Gemheart runs. Thaddeus is going to be a bitch about it. Duh. Amaran says, someone's coming. I missed the name and left it blank. You're just going to wander out there till you find them? Yeah. Amaran's being bitchy. They've been spotted. Kaladin salutes Dalinar and tells them they killed the Chasm Fiend. Shalon lies and says they found it dead already. Amaran and Navani arrive. Navani ushers Shalon off. Cal tells Dalinar to talk to Shalon before leaving. Dalinar is sus that we knew Cal would survive. I've been searching for you, haven't I? There's some awkward sadness for the lost Spren, R.I.P. Dalinar dips. They tell us about how they killed their Spren. Garrick and Pelinar want to retire. Is Armhole the next eye hole? I don't know. All I know is I've got a lot of holes. Rock speaks French, canon. Hypothetically, if we cut off my leg. Truth Watchers can regrow limbs. Sinar says he has to go into your leg to check. No, really. Sinar hops in for science. I think Sinar just needs to look in your arm too, Pelinar, for science. By the way, I think our Spren died because we talked about killing the king. Step Teft is here to tell us we're marching at dawn to the center of the plateaus to genocide the Parshindy. Pelinar breaks down. Can we wish for our limbs back? Raphael asks Varix if they get a wish or a curse. Atra says, please don't kill me. Says we can work on being better at protecting friends. There's PTSD for Garrick and Pelinar. Varix and I have the lowest trauma. Woo. Appy asks Varric how he's doing. Koshi just says, "Oh no, those Spren are gone again." Koshi is surprised that he didn't sense the other Spren dying. Sinair had a really good day. The weeping has begun and we're off. Everyone's here to see us off. There's 2 other High Princes here. Sabariel and Royhan are the 2 princes. Amaran is coming in the shard armor of Shallan's dead brother. Interesting, I wonder if Shallan will be joining. Aladar is also here. He's Sadeas' closest ally. Sadeas could suck it. Dalinar makes Aladar promise he's not there to betray him. Dalinar brings Amaran to Kaladin to squash rumors. Moash is on King Protection Walk. Awkward. Amaran lies some more. Dalinar demands Amaran apologize to Kaladin. Dalinar set a trap for Amaran. Dalinar holds his blade to Amaran's throat. Dalinar makes him take his cloak off and says he's not a knight radiant. It feels wrong for Dalinar to hold a shard blade. The Hobble twins make their way to the king. Luis got stabbed in the hand and knows things about a love quarrel and is in a High Prince drama.
Oh yeah, you got stabbed in the hand. I forgot about that.
Yeah. I do have one more question. For the ones I told you about, am I getting punished for these?
No.
Oh, I was gonna say, because if I am, I would like to say, because I admitted them, you should roll for them and let the group decide which one I'm punished for.
That's fun. I like that. Okay.
No! No, you already said no!
Yeah, well, you came up with a good idea.
You convinced him.
Oh,
You
shit.
have such bad good ideas.
I
You know
want
what?
the
You right.
D100, whatever that is.
Yeah. You,
I want the
D100 is
28.
Unless the 100's worse.
Then I shall henceforth call you chief.
Oh, do we only get to
as
pick
a sign
one?
of great respect to your people.
I believe
Yeah.
so. Let me take a look.
Me to myself after that.
Shut up, bitch!
It's the average of those 4 numbers.
That's a question.
We could just hear what all of them are
yeah,
and then make a group
that's-
decision on,
That's what I'm gonna do.
make a vote
I mean, if we're
on how we
Tooth
want to
is
torture Evan.
Tooth is constantly exploring a cavity left behind from a missing tooth. Or Tongue is constantly exploring cavity. 100. Word of your flagrant spending has swiftly reached the ears of local bandits.
I like that one.
Yeah, that's my choice.
Members of the military/guards seem to salute you as you cross their paths.
No, definitely do that one for no reason.
For
no
reasons-
reason.
For reasons no one will explain, a flagon emblazed with your name now takes pride of place. I don't know what that means.
So basically, for no reason, a flagon of ale with my name would show up
Yeah.
in the tent.
Yeah. Which one are we going with, guys? Is he missing a tooth? Is he pursued by local bandits?
I said
Bandits.
bandits. This is
Bandits.
payback for all the times you've used my face.
Bummer.
Pursued by local
I
bandits.
do have an explanation.
Guys, we
for
might get to
this.
fight bandits.
I have a reason that I've been using your face, lol. My character is a bit insecure that I'm afraid of you. So I'm trying to make other people afraid of you. Therefore, I don't feel as bad about it.
Pretty sure everyone's afraid of LOL. Let's be honest.
Yeah, but Rock's
Deep
not. So I've been trying to use his face around where I know Rock is to see if I can weird that guy out. Because if Rock's afraid of him, then I feel justified. And you are the most suspect person, so if I'm going to do something shady, and nobody's going to ask questions about it, they're just going to be like, yeah, I'm going to walk the other way.
It's all a part of my plan.
All right.
Could be worse. I could disguise myself as Kaladin and ask Toomey to meet up with me later.
Fucked up.
Just abandon her.
I would ruin you.
She just shows up and goes, I don't understand.
Just no, I just imagine Toomey immediately
would be
getting
so sad.
sus. Just immediately getting sus, like, I don't think he would do this.
This seems wrong. He shouldn't be coming this way.
It's not that he's impolite or doesn't like me. It's just that he doesn't seem like the type who's at all interested in romance.
Just lay it on way too thick.
Like, this is weird.
One
I'm
last
just
swing.
saying. You have that power in a bar.
Oh, Lord. Aye. Well, you all look over and Luis is finally not fucking staring into the sky in a 404 sound.
It's first for everything.
No, I could be.
Prior to Kaladin and prior to leaving, after the guys come back out of the chasm, before you guys leave for the weeping. By the way, Evan, it is the weeping, which means that there's no high storms. It's just kind of a constant low pitter patter of rain, just nonstop for like 2.5 weeks. This also means that spheres become uninfused very quickly because no Stormlight to replace it.
Oh, see, I thought it was the weeping because we were sad that all of my eye hole writings are gone.
You just love tempting it.
Oh shit! I said the words. I'm stupid.
On a scale of 1 to 10, absolutely.
Fucking redonkulous, bruv.
That doesn't sound good.
No, that sounds really, really bad.
Kind of sounds good.
The giggle and not immediately telling us what it is should make you very worried.
I am more than lightly concerned.
It's great. In any case, Raphael and Mr. Luis will be bodyguarding Shalon and
You
Adolin
can't
as
say
they...
no. No, you have to tell me what happened.
Do I?
Raphael and who?
You can't do this to me. I admitted
Raphael
my
and
fault.
Luis. Are guarding Mr. Adolin and Shalon as they take a date and wander around the camp.
Raphael?
At some point. Let me pull up the Bladen chapter.
Raphael is here.
What do you need me to do?
You and Luis are chaperoning a date for Adeline and Shalon.
Gross. I'll avert my
No
eyes.
mating.
Not in my room. No mate. No pregnant. Only bird.
Romance? Pfft, that's for losers. We don't need that here.
Damn.
The only person I
Has
love is myself.
Rogo do a beatbox impersonation of
Kiss the girl.
I see. I was gonna go with The Bad Touch by Bloodhound Gang.
Two opposite directions.
Sweat, baby, DMCA.
Um,
2 whole years of it, Brandon.
It's a long time.
I've given your stream a total of a lot of money. I don't want to do the math.
6 times 24.
is it before this?
I just didn't want to do it right now.
You're like right below $150. so I appreciate you.
Oh, well, you know what? You know what, Mr. Marshall? I hate to be a one-upper, but
Go suck my fucking dick.
Hmm.
No.
Evan
no.
also said the word, Jade.
Mhm.
Hey, you should say it again, you absolute cocksucker.
Damn,
Yeah,
25 months. That's crazy.
Damn, look at the sub train. Shoot you.
Trace I may
I'll
have
have train.
admitted to Trace that there were many, many more of the word hidden on maps.
Yeah. He did a lot. Like a lot.
Like like a lot.
You reminded me of looking through those children's picture books where you had to like find
Where's Waldo?
an individual thing.
Yo, the I Spy books. I love
yeah,
that
those
shit.
ones.
Yeah,
Those are
that's
so
what
good.
I
Yeah,
was
I'll
setting
check that
up,
out.
and it was quite literally that word spy.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah,
In any
brother.
case,
You can say the word I, you just can't say the word follow.
I'm
you
not.
say-
No,
In any
I've
case,
punished
the word
myself
I,
enough
you
this
just can't
evening.
say the word. No, you don't want to even risk it.
No, I've punished myself.
Raphael,
enough this evening.
Luis,
No, you don't
you
want to even
two
risk
are
it.
following around England and Shalon as they seem to be just enjoying each other's company once again.
Yo.
As oh, okay.
I hope he's okay.
What happened? All I saw was old man. Oh shit!
Happen?
Jesus. Fucking Jake's car just hit a car or got hit by a car. One of the two.
He just got hit.
Weird. Old man, he said it's not too bad.
Getting framed.
Oh, I
Gave
thought he was
5
talking about. I thought he was talking about me.
No.
Hey, what?
Brandon, why?
Gotta support everybody.
Yeah.
What did I
In any
do?
case, it's a couple days after the chasm has been fully emptied out of relevant people. You all were dragged out because Shalon insisted that she actually get out from the ever overbearing nature of Navani as a mother. You all are following them around for a while until Luis, you have yourself a bit of a brain blast moment as you see Shalon look over. Oh my God, we should go there. As you follow her gaze, you see a menagerie.
Well, I'm not thinking that that's a good idea. I think we should stay out in the open under the stars, as it were.
As you say that, you are promptly ignored as the two of them walk in. Raphael following shortly behind.
Looks at the camera. Well, I'm fucked.
Trinkets and stuff.
Reluctantly stumbles behind.
Okay. Reluctantly stumbling in behind. Raphael, as you enter the menagerie, you see several
Hi,
interesting
Spider-Man
creatures.
says, I hole.
You see what looks like a it looks like a wild axe hound, and you see a couple of different varieties of strange beasts from very near and very far. Some you recognize from Erie, some you recognize from Alethkar.
I'm on the watch for any of the furry ones that Garrick and I saw in the other world,
Nothing's got the weird fur, man.
but I'm gonna keep an eye out for them.
They are all locked behind like some pretty thick bars. The whole thing is once again kind of giving you a little tinge of
Oh fuck!
meanwhile,
They're trapped, aka to keep my oath, I need to free them.
not necessarily, but
I mean, I'll
you're
do
getting you're getting the vibe that this is like a
Wrong.
strange gray
Okay.
area that you haven't explored yet.
I see. I will keep my eyes peeled for people of authority or the store owner, and when they're turned away, and in a moment that I feel confidence, I will survey my surroundings once more, see if there's a way to free these creatures.
Okay.
stealthily.
Okay. Make a perception check. In the meantime, Luis, as you walk in, you're looking at the same creatures, and you see Shalon basically go down, sit, and just start drawing many of the kind of more foreign-looking of them. And as you're kind of going around each of these little wagons that have these creatures inside, you will watch as she turns a corner, and you follow, and you see a filthy fucking white spine there. And you're like, fuckers. Then you look
Even one of
close.
these boys.
Then you look close. And you see its left eye is completely gouged out with a long scar that's red running down it. The exact same as what you carved in your fugue state. Roll a wisdom saving throw.
How wise are you?
As a meta thing, Jade, I hope you're prepared to do some accompanying without me.
Oh no.
Yep. As suddenly as you were there, you are once again gone. As you look over and see the thousands of Herdazians shoved into this massive arena. One of which includes that very familiar looking figure to the left. As you see hundreds upon hundreds of others from near and far start just bum rushing for the white spine there. You start slowly climbing up the hillside here. You see the figure who's very similar to you on the other side. As you have your moments where you kind of narrow your eyes over at him and he finds yours. You'll see the white spine just taking out swaths of people with attack after attack. Long, in meta, what would be like massive porcupine quills just sticking out of them all across their entire body. You begin preparing what looks like a crafty, prearranged trap as you start to kind of mess with this boulder. At this moment, you see the figure who looks very similar to you jumping down and plunging with a spear down towards the white spine's eye. Another wisdom saving throw, please.
You know, if there wasn't like a chance that I wouldn't roll it at all because my wisdom's so bad.
Mm. Hey. You are shoved back out.
Oh.
Seems you're not ready for that one yet.
It's not that I'm not ready for it, Rogo. I'm gonna kill this beastie. Says out loud.
Raphael, as you're looking around and trying to find the master of this place, you look over and see a white spine and see Luis just shouting at the sky, as it were. And you see the owner with his back currently turned to you, negotiating prices with folks at the front, as you see Adolin and Shalon around the other corner.
Cool. I'm gonna stealthily do my business.
Okay. Which one are you starting with there? You going straight for the white spine?
I hope I hope not, because then we're gonna lose our responsibility here in a minute.
Well, the closest one should be the axe hound, I think, right? That's the first one I saw.
Yeah, it's bigger. It's like the size of a leopard and very predatory looking. By the way, as you do look at the white spine, it does look sickly. Its flesh kind of pale, its limbs thinner than normal. It doesn't look good, along with a lot of these animals, some more than others.
Yeah, that doesn't sit too well with me. I'm gonna ask Koshi. Theoretically, since these creatures are in chains, and I'm saying this in my head, not out loud.
Mhm.
Don't want to pull the Luis. And I'm just gonna ask, which one do you think we should start with? Do you think this is a good idea?
Mm, mm, mm.
And if it is a good
Perhaps,
idea, which one should I help out first?
perhaps one that won't go about killing people immediately. Hmm.
I will follow your advice. You've never done me wrong. And I'm gonna
I think you're right.
do the most docile looking one first.
Okay. As you're going around, you find what looks like a crab mixed with a turtle. And you kind
I
of
want to see that.
1 sec, let me just put this up.
Oh, you heard of it?
Crab turtle.
I couldn't put it on the floor because Kaz is right there.
Crab turtle.
Alright, what is he?
looks like a crab turtle.
Crab turtle.
Crab turtle.
I will flip the latch.
Crab
And just
turtle.
try and like usher it with a motion of like scoop.
That but
Scoop
bigger.
on out.
Turtle. Turtle.
I want one.
All right. How are you unlocking this cage?
Is it just like like you have like the curve here and you can just undo it that way?
Yes,
Or
but
is
there's
it like
also
a
there
button?
is a lock on it, so there's a
Like a
lock
padlock?
blocking anybody from
Uh, where is it? Would you consider a lock to be a solid material?
God, yes.
Could I use cohesion?
Oh God, yeah.
I would do that.
Okay.
I'm
Easily
just trying
enough,
to
you
build the lock.
expend one Stormlight level before you get it filled later on, and you literally just kind of mold the lock so that it bink,
I'm gonna do it like behind the
opens.
back kind of way
Yeah.
so I can still keep watch and just do like the
Mm.
casual unlock.
Alrighty. You undo a casual unlock. Go ahead and make a stealth check. Let's see how sneaky you are.
Yeah. Let's see.
Got this. You're stealthy-ish. One of your better stats.
Where is it at?
Bottom of the list.
There it is.
Ooh.
I'm so stealthy.
So stealthy.
Yeah. You're crawling from a first new groove.
Hard to do much with a natural 2. Let's see. Where'd the... No, there's my d20.
Oh no.
You are so fucking lucky. That's a natural 5. Oh God. Luis, roll a perception check with disadvantage.
Disadvantage?
Yeah. You're kind of distracted,
Oof.
but
Come on.
okay.
I think I noticed.
Oh, is that what's your perception modifier?
It's +5.
No, that's persuasion.
Oh, that's persuasion. Oh, I'm stupid. It's +2. So
You beat it. That's funny.
hang on. I would like to throw out there that I was planning on doing something during this, and I don't think I would have noticed, but you made me roll.
Okay. I mean,
I would like to be finding the owner of this caravan and bartering for the white spine.
okay.
I would like to purchase it.
We'll say as you're turning around, you see a lock clink to the ground as you just see Raphael there.
I'm just
Look at shifty eyed.
just
No, it's going to be quite like the lull with a body thing where I
Yeah.
see it and just don't say anything, and I'm like, that's not important right now. I decide I have more important things going on.
Okay. As you're going up to the owner, Raphael, you unclink the lock, pick up this crab turtle, and it's decent size. It's good hefty handful as you pick it up. What are you doing with it?
You said the store owner is preoccupied over there.
Yeah, and currently about to be more preoccupied as you see
And the door,
Luis.
I'm assuming, is behind.
So
that
essentially, this is like a
right?
giant circle of storm wagons that are all together. So imagine if, like the circus in Baldur's Gate.
Are there any other people around here as well? Or
There's
is it
some
just
here and
like
there, but
the owner and
it's
then the rest of us?
there's some here and there, but it is the weeping, so there's not exactly like a massive amount of people.
Is there a small child
Uh,
or any children in general?
why yes. In fact, there's
I
a
will
whole
come-
small gaggle of them.
What the fuck?
I'm gonna go bring it over and say this was an offering from the Stormfather. Treat him well.
Oh, okay.
It was
You'll
good,
see
turn back
two of the
around.
kids kind of picking it up by the side, giggling, and then running off with it.
I'm gonna look back like on my shoulder to Ko and be like, I think I did the right thing.
Mm.
I thought
This
you were
is
about
the
to
best
talk,
guard duo we could have asked for.
I thought she was about to put it in her pocket. Right
I
up.
don't think it would fit.
On the
No,
bright side, we
it's quite big.
probably have no idea where the fuck these people went.
No.
Better that way. Might be better that way.
Um,
I'm going to get reprimanded for what I am about for ignoring my duty and buying a giant white spine. And
Worth
I
it.
will be very adamant that nobody touch it.
Colin man, how can I help you?
I would like to buy their beastie. And my eyes are not leaving the white spine. I'm like hardly even looking at him. I just keep like peeking over at him and then looking back at the thing.
You what now?
I want to buy that beastie.
Why?
I have my personal reasons. It's from me home country. It reminds me of home.
Okay. Let me see what the going rate for a white spine is.
Also, just curious, in these 2 sessions that I've missed, have we been paid again?
I don't think so.
Okay. I just figured I'd ask. Make sure that I had the
No,
correct
because the
amount
last
here.
2 sessions really only took place over like 3 or 4 days.
Uh-huh. Okay, what'd they say? A chip was worth 50 cents ish. Where's my fucking notes? Okay, scratch this way the fuck up.
Yes, you
There
want
it is.
Thank you.
Okay. Emerald mark is any.
You can just tell me how many platinum it is.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to calculate out what a monumentous fucking white spine is gonna cost.
Way to go. Way to go.
Are you getting up?
Here in a minute.
Okay. Just let me know because my feet were by your chair.
Yep. I'm gonna lock it up.
Okay. Oh, well, take. Let's see. I paid about. How much?
Let me look at the book. Hold on.
I paid about 60 for this. So for a fine Colin man, I could do 55 emerald mark.
And how much is that in platinum?
That's 55 platinum.
Oh, are you fucking kidding me?
No, it's a fucking massive creature.
What do you plan to do with this beastie?
Same as I always do. Have people come and visit.
All right. How's this? How much are you making on visits to that attraction?
Well, they pay for the whole menagerie, so what you paid to get in, it was about a. You guys paid a fire chip to get in.
Which is
It's fire, bronze, silver, gold. Yeah, a gold-ish.
a goldish?
Yeah.
Okay. How's this? I'll give you out of my pay 10 a day and 12 up front emeralds to take that beastie off your hands. And I'll tell you a story.
Okay. So to clarify, you're going to be doing 10 gold and what?
10 gold out of every paycheck.
Okay.
And 10 emeralds up front. 10 gold worth and
Is it-
10 emeralds up front.
I think he's putting a loan down.
Roll a persuasion check.
He is starting the world's first loan.
Oh. This is where it all begins.
This is where America begins.
I suppose that'd be fair enough, but
Who's an eagle? I don't know. Creebles.
let's see.
Crab eagles.
I'll be here for about another 2 weeks, so you know what? It is a bit sickly. As long as the total comes out to about 30 emerald marks by the end of it, it's yours.
We don't get paid that much.
Yeah, better figure something out. Start sucking dick on the street.
Yeah, I have an idea to cover myself. I'm just gonna disguise myself as another person. So that's fine. I'm gonna agree to this. I am outright lying that I can pay this back, but I have agreed to what I've agreed to.
Okay.
So in my mind, I'm not lying.
His wife draws you up a contract and presents it to you for signature.
A contract.
Oh, I'm really, really good at art. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is,
Oh god.
because where are these people from?
They have darker skin. They look like probably Azish or maybe Makabaki.
So they read and write in my language?
Yeah. I mean,
So they don't read and write in Raphael's language?
probably not. I mean, you don't know.
Okay, well then I'm gonna write a performance of a random word that I've seen her write before. No idea what it is.
Okay. Roll a performance check.
16, so it's pretty good.
Okay. Okay. They accept the signature. Okay.
right.
Just remember, if you fail to pay the full amount, you will be subject to the court of your own princedom, and we will have to file a complaint directly with the Colins.
I understand, and I will pay as agreed. I will pay those 10 gold out to every check, and here's your loan up front.
Okay. They take the chips. They basically tell you to take the storm wagon wherever you want it and bring it back once the creature is wherever you want to store it.
Okay, 100%. That is completely fine. I am gonna go ahead and start walking this thing out of camp.
Okay. There's a chole
But
that is
I'm
slowly
going to make a
pulled.
stop by my tent first.
Okay. As
Man,
the
Lamborghini just to show it off and return it.
yeah, as the date finishes up, they are put onto the next guard. Raphael, you see when you attempt to be sneaky, Luis talking to the menagerie owner, and some sort of exchange of goods occurs as you see Luis heading back to the barracks.
Seeing that we're heading back, I'm just gonna let Ko know. We'll deal with the rest at another day, but I feel like we made progress.
Mhm.
This is good.
Mhm.
I have no idea what Luis just walked out with, though, and that concerns me greatly. I'm gonna follow after.
Okay. Are you doing it stealthily or just following?
I'll do it just regular once we get out of the shop.
Okay. You just regularly following behind. Luis, you see Raphael following you back to the barracks.
What
I
you got there?
immediately turn around and go watch those two. I'll be back shortly.
What do you
Uh,
have in your hands?
the guard duty was exchanged already, so you guys are
Oh,
no
it
longer
was?
on duty. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then I'm just gonna be like, don't follow me, and just keep walking.
You can't be mean to me. That's my job. What the heck?
I turn around, and for a very unusual characteristic, I am giving you like the I will fuck your day up look. A very uncharacteristic of me. You can take that as you will.
You do you, I guess. All right.
Okay. Luis, you stop back the barrack, grab whatever you so desire.
I am going to grab the leftover 2 bundles of wood from our last excursion,
Okay.
as well as the white spine carving and
Mhm.
carving of my brother.
Okay.
And I would assume I already have my spear on me.
Yeah.
All right,
Always.
I just load these onto the cart and just start walking it out of camp.
Okay. You slowly roll that chol out of camp. You get to the decent outskirts now. What are you doing?
Well, I'm going to go ahead and just is this covered at all? Like describe to me the caravan.
So basically, in the cart, there's wooden roof, a bunch of thick iron bars, and then there's storm flaps that come down on the sides, and wooden bottom.
So I'll go ahead and tear the storm flaps off, and I just want to stare this thing into the eyes a little bit and just evaluate how well it's moving.
You see it kind of crossed arms as its chin is resting on what looks like its paws, as it kind of just lazily gives a. It seems like it's been stuck in a cage for a really long time.
Living in a prison, just like I am. The hurt you've caused and the hurt I've buried. This is the least I can do for both of us. And I take my spear and just jab it straight through the cage.
As you go to make your strike, make another wisdom saving throw for me.
I had a feeling this was going to happen. I have a feeling there's going to be quite a few of these before this is done. There's going to be, the way that I'm doing this, there's going to be more than one wisdom save.
Oh, your first one was a 3, so.
That's not where you were meant to go.
Oh, okay, that was a lovely planet.
Yeah, no, those were the two that were shown by Hoyd to be fucked.
Yep.
You see the figure that looks very similar to you falling down as you see the spear just digging into that eye that is currently missing. And in that moment, feel something that you'd repressed. A jealousy, an envy, an anger, a rivalry taken to its extreme. As you see the spear getting pushed further and further into this creature's eye, you finally remember what this is. This is a determiner for Herdasian nobility. Whomever kills the White Spine, largest that could be found each generation, becomes one of the next in line for whatever noble house their last name may take on. You also know that this is exclusionary. So whichever of the two of you wins, the other one would remain in their relative station. You had paid off several of the organizers to have a certain boulder placed in a relatively precarious situation, right in the perfect pathway of this creature's head. And there you recognize your brother hanging off this creature right at its front of its face as the spear digs further towards its brain. And in that moment you see victory. Wisdom saving throw, please.
Yep, there's gonna be a few more of these coming.
You fucked up at your mom.
You feel yourself dig the lever into the side of this unstable boulder and wrench it downwards as you see it. And as it falls, you know exactly what you did. It was going to crush the creature's head. But upon that head, it also had your brother. It'd be just as much of an issue. And in that moment, you see the rock massive splat over as the White Spine dies. You rush down. You look around the boulder to see half of your brother laying under it, crushed from the waist down. Wisdom saving throw.
Ugh.
And
Yep,
while he's
there's
doing
gonna be a
that,
few
is that-
more of these. Oh nope, we're gonna hang
Is it
on
me
for.
being laggy, or
There's
is it
gonna
Trace
be
being
another
laggy?
one. There's gonna be another one.
I think it's you.
Okay, I'm gonna plug it, hardwire myself real quick then.
Okay. You come back out of it, having realized that, number one, this White Spine is not the same one. And number two, that you buried your spear deep inside that scarred eye and pierced directly into this creature's brain as it seems to let out not a squeal, but just almost a relieved sigh.
You're gonna go ahead and unbury my spear and start dragging it out of the caravan.
Okay.
Into the sand.
You begin slowly pulling out this sickly, fickle creature. And you hear Rogo in the side of your ear. You know the words, don't you? As you feel the body slam onto the ground, its blood splattering, its violet ichor just crashing and cascading out amongst you and the now wet ground.
I'm gonna go ahead and start putting the wood that I've gathered all over this White Spine.
Alrighty. You begin making a funeral pyre.
As well, I'm going to set the White Spine carving on its head, and I'm going to set the carving of my brother on the ground in front of it. and I flick my iron.
Just before you do, you look down and you notice what you hadn't really been able to see before. Almost glowing across the chest of your brother in carved areas. It's the truth that you know. As it lights.
And I'm just gonna stand there and fall to my knees in front of the statue of my brother with the pyre burning behind it. I'm sorry, brother.
Mm.
I am the reason you're dead. My jealousy got the better of me. Now you will never see what I will become, what I was meant to be.
These words are accepted. You hear billowing from far across the plains. As you breathe out and watch this creature's body slowly crackle and darken as the white spines turn to charcoal and then eventually blow away as ash. You watch as the night slowly shifts away. Nomen, in its pale light, creeps up the various different nebula that you could see out, scatter across the sky. Do you stay there? Do you return? What do you do?
I am going to sit there for a moment until everything has dissipated. I'm going to grab the statue and the caravan and start slowly walking back. Tears falling down my face as I do.
As you do, you return and there's something there in you now. Suddenly the voice is not just familiar, you remember. As you feel your brother being created inside of you. As if a segment of your brain is splitting off. You can't get rid of me that easy. Gone. Congratulations, you now have a split personality.
Fantastic. Is that what I rolled for
Yep.
as my punishment? Fan-fucking-tastic.
You got your sparkle.
Oh yeah, now I get to basically go ahead and become Deadpool. I just need a few more of those. Trade, you and I are gonna have to sit together for this one.
In other positive news, I will go ahead and update your character sheet real quick. But
Okay.
Stormlight levels are now 50 instead of 100 for you.
They were always 50.
No.
50 Electrum.
No, it's 100 Electrum per Stormlight level. So you were converting 100 to 2 Platinum each time you used them. Now it's just 1 for 1. So 50 for 1 Stormlight level, which is 1 Platinum.
Well then I've been doing it wrong.
You're good. But regardless, yes, you are more efficient now.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and drag the caravan back to where it belongs.
Okay. You return it to the owner. Well, that was quick. You find someplace good for it?
Right where it's supposed to be. I'll get you your money.
Alrighty.
And I immediately turn away. And who would be the guild master in charge of paying us? Like who would be like the ranking officer for this?
Technically, Kaladin determines pay, but it goes through the quartermasters.
Which would be
In your case, it would be Varix or Rock. Yeah, it's kind of the upper one.
immediately goes and tries to find both Rock and Varix.
Okay. It is super fucking late at night.
Great.
Yep.
You walk in, see Varix just sleeping.
I immediately just poke him in the chest.
Ugh. What?
Let's go on a walk.
Right now?
I need to go. Yes, now. I need this resolved by morning.
What time is it?
It doesn't matter. Let's go. And I set down the statue of my brother that I had grabbed out of the sand by my right next to my bed.
Do I know that that's his brother?
The resemblance is unfucking canny, but yeah.
Okay.
You may
could make
even
an
think
assume.
that it's me.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
You may think I'm so vain that I carved a self-portrait, but
Nice statue. Nice portrait.
thank you. Let's go on a walk.
Okay.
Hey, Trace.
Yes.
Go on a walk.
I feel like this is a proper time to mention it, but Garrick actually wants to do a soul searching walk at the middle of the night too. And I was just waiting for my time to say it, but now that they're doing it, it makes it even funnier.
Okay. Yeah. This was technically in the past, but yeah, you guys will see Garrick just like on crutches, slowly making his way around and out the barracks.
If there are people out, I'll like take some. Like if there's like a restaurant, like I say a restaurant, but if there's like a little place where people are eating or something like later, because I assume there's probably somewhere where people get food late.
Oh yeah, there's
I'll kind of just chill out and I'll observe.
Yeah. So
Go
that's what the statue looks like,
and
and that's what Luis looks like.
doing stuff, Lord.
All right, Varix. So I've made some irrational decisions, and I'm gonna need some assistance. As quartermaster, you're going to be the one I need to rely on for this.
Why is that? Why is that?
Well, I've run into a white spine that reminded me of the one that killed me brother. Same scar.
Almost out.
Okay.
I organized a down payment.
Oh
We
no.
owe we now owe the master of this beastie about 30 emerald pieces.
How many do you have?
4.
Oh man.
You did already pay 10, so you just need 20.
Oh. Oh, okay.
I've already paid 10 of them, but we're gonna need 20 more.
And where do you expect to find those?
Well, if you have to take it out of me hide, you do. But we gotta come up with that money. So, as the person in charge, I figure if in the morning you need to bring me in for something, you may. If you want to help me figure it out, because we've been running bridges together, it'd be doing me a solid.
Hey, you know that scary mafia boss? Yeah, I told him you were my boss, so now we're kind of stuck in this together.
Problem is you're talking to the not the boss.
You're the quartermaster. You're the one in charge of distributing pay.
But I help Rock.
Well-
He's the man.
I couldn't find him. He'll be my next stop.
How good are you at sucking dick?
I'm glad you had the same thought I did. Is that a lot or a little?
First
I
of
can't
all,
really tell.
you
From
were
your
gonna wake him up.
a lot, but
I'm not waking him up. But I'm down to walk. I'll go with you.
I love how Brittany's notes now have.
Well then, let's go.
Is it gonna be good enough for the coin?
And I
Got it.
immediately start walking off towards wherever Rock is quartered.
Okay, you go to the other sub squad of Bridge 4. As you make your way in, you see many sleeping figures and then one monumentous, just hulking body. Just
Good luck.
I'm gonna pull what I would assume I'd be carrying on me, which is a wine flask of some sort or a wine skin. I'm just gonna tap him.
Yeah. Small Hordesian friend, what do you do at this hour? It is enough to make me kill you.
Yeah, you might want to kill me after I tell you what I have to tell you. So I brought you this, and let's go on a stroll.
You must take me out of my comfy bed to do it.
Well, if I don't think you want to be screaming and waking everybody else up, otherwise I am certainly gonna be dead.
You'll hear me chuckle in the background.
What do you want? You're just
Just
Well-
tell him outright. His eyes will shoot open.
Well,
Just tell him. Just tell him. Just tell him.
we
Rip the
may,
Band-Aid off.
I may owe some money for a personal vendetta I settled.
roll a persuasion check.
He's doing
This
the
is gonna be one
Hero.
whopper of a persuasion check.
Evan, you're just. I might have screwed up.
Pretty good.
I done fucked myself.
You hear just sighs. He
Your Honor, I
just
wouldn't
lays back in bed. You got me up for such a thing. How much do you need?
20 emerald pieces.
Okay, I will deal with it in the morning. I will tell Khaled and things will be okay. We march in 2 days, so whatever. As you hear him go the fuck back to bed.
All right, I tried to come clean, and now I'm going to go, and instead of going to bed, I'm going to go grab a piece of wood and go sit at the bar. I'm just not sleeping tonight. There's no way. I have done my trauma for the evening. I'm not closing my eyes and slipping back into that dream plane.
Still not sure what's happening, so I'll just go with.
Come back to Shadesmar.
I
Okay.
sus.
You two go back to the bar where you see Garrick also there, just getting a
Ah.
late night snack.
Oh, hey. What are you doing here? Besides that.
Eating my feelings.
I'm questioning life. What about it?
Well,
By the way,
I'm already borrowing money anyways.
Luis, just to
What?
give you a good idea of what Garrick is like. So everything else is normal, and then just his calf, like as it comes down, there's a chunk like that big
Below my
missing from it.
calf, there's an indent.
Yeah, it's just
Gone.
I've got a crutch that I walk around with right now.
I ordered 2 bottles of
attack.
wine from the bar and go sit down.
okay. You guys get yourself some orange wine, nice and
I
strong.
hand him part of my sandwich as offering for the booze, just to be kind.
I just look at it, drink my wine, and get to
You
carving.
look like you could use something to eat too, buddy.
That's awesome.
Varix, you see, put his hand over and eat the other half of the sandwich instead.
All right. Fuck it.
So lost.
What are you lost about?
So,
Just
You
one
got-
chipper guy and then 2 real
Legal
depressed
trouble.
looking people.
Oh, I didn't say that out loud though. I was just watching you take the sandwich instead of the drink, and I was like, "What is happening?"
No, I took the drink instead of the sandwich.
Oh, you took the drink instead of the sandwich. Oh,
And then you
Yeah.
ate the sandwich.
oh, that's
You
fine.
ate the
I
sandwich.
wanted
I'm
to take a
stoked
drink,
about the
but I wanted to
sandwich.
offer him a sandwich just because it's like let's just all chill.
Just a big old smile on my
Uh,
face.
What you
No.
guys, by the way, it's not actually a sandwich. It's something called chowta, which is it's like soul cast meat and a bunch of gravy inside what is basically like a
looks like a
flatbed or a
sandwich,
tortilla.
So
It's
sand.
traditionally Herdasian.
It's a crab witch, if you will.
Yeah,
Well,
chowta.
I'm
Crabwich.
me ignoring her Daisian food right now tracks. That's it's a bit on par for this,
Yeah. Yeah. So
especially because I would like to go ahead and carve one last thing.
mhm.
I would like to go ahead and carve my family crest.
Okay. Roll a performance check.
Do I get advantage on this one?
Nope. You because of the situation, you would normally get disadvantage, but you normally have advantage. So you can roll. Higher or lower?
I'm so bad at this. Higher.
Yay!
Holy shit!
Okay. There's a few rough sections where your hands literally just won't stop fucking trembling, but you eventually get it out, and it comes out all right.
So you fell into financial issues? I'm assuming is what you said, right?
I bought a white spine with
That's-
money I didn't have.
That's like somebody saying, mind you, in the real world, I bought a grizzly bear.
Yeah, no, that's why I'm okay.
For
Why?
fun. You bought it for fun.
For fun. He bought it for
I did not buy this for fun. I
Took
bought
my
it
money
for
like it was fun.
vengeance and to clear my
is-
conscience.
What do you mean by that?
Well, it looked like the one that killed me brother. Or
So you're gonna
more the
kill
one I
white
was
spine?
fighting when my brother died.
So are you gonna kill the thing after we just bought it?
I look at him. It's already dead.
What the fuck?
Omae wa mo shinaru.
I bought a bear for like 6K and immediately killed it.
You what?
I forgot I had that on the soundboard. I'm like, oh wait a minute.
I'm just gonna not comment on the situation anymore.
Um, I'm sorry to hear that. Is that why you're out this late?
Yep.
Yes.
Did
I
you at
burned
least
it.
settle it?
Well, Rock said he'd help me settle it in the morning.
You didn't tell him it was already dead.
I didn't tell him what I bought.
That's also true.
Fair enough.
Question again, emeralds is for actual currency or in terms of our currency. Which one is it's platinum?
Yeah. So
Yeah, so I owe 20 platinum.
Yeah, we're doomed. Well, he's doomed.
to be fair, you guys get paid like 10 a month ish. So
We get paid 10 a month?
I put 10 on the table and move it over to you.
Wait. So if
Oh no, the camp is paying for it. Don't worry about it.
Might as well get a little bit more paid off now then. That way you don't have to wait for Rock.
I don't think he's gonna have to pay it back.
I'm not
it is
giving
2 in the
back to
morning.
merchant
gonna be
this
honest
late.
with you, worst comes to worst, just give it to Rock as an apology then. And I'm still gonna pass him the 10.
Actually,
Because-
I am.
I'd prefer you not to get skinned alive. Also, I don't have much use for it in terms of our power anymore. So
That was a depressing statement. I want
I'll
to see
go
him
ahead.
get skinned alive. That would be funny.
you're gonna need him. Because unfortunately you're down 2 now. Technically 3, but I mean Kaladin can fight still. He's fought a Sharvera before without that power, so at least he's still got that. But again, me and him are
Looks
kind of
up.
in the same leg situation problem.
If it makes you feel better, now that it's done, I feel stronger.
Weird.
I don't know if that makes me feel better or more concerned. If I'm gonna be honest with you, Luis, that almost seems more like a red flag.
Yeah, what he said.
Well,
You know,
I
usually
buried
people
my.
who are enjoying killing animals for fun turn out to be psychopaths.
This
I'm just
wasn't
saying.
for fun.
So
I
scary.
buried that demon and buried my own.
You just said you felt like you got stronger from it. You kind of enjoyed it, it seems. So I don't know.
You gonna stab
I
us?
look up with him with literally like puffy red eyes. What
See, that's the
parts
first
of
time I've been
my
able to see your face. That would explain a lot more.
does this look like I enjoyed it? And I immediately just set my head down on the table right next to the seal, and just you see me like just trying to drink my problems away under the table.
How much does he get down?
A lot of alcohol.
I mean, like how? Let me know when he gets like when it gets concerning. So if he's like just chugging it out.
I'm guessing I should roll a Constitution check.
Yes, please. That's safe, but yes.
Yeah, let me just see what the save is, and it'll. Yeah, I'm gonna.
I'm hammered.
After a couple, like after you've
I'm
like, pretty much
hammered.
done at the bottom, I'm gonna grab it and put it down. Luis, I need you to understand something. As much as it pained you, it's part of your path. I assume that's all. That's all I can assume by the fact that you might have felt stronger for it. Was there anything? Did you hear the storm, Father, like we've heard before?
I saw what I did,
That does
and
not.
now he's with me forever, talking in my ear.
Wisdom saving throw, by the way.
Jesus Christ.
Can I insight that?
Oh. Higher or lower?
Well, it was higher last time, so we're gonna go lower, and I'm not even gonna look.
You guys will see as suddenly Luis breathes in a bunch of Stormlight and expels it as a figure who looks almost identical to Luis, just a little bit different, appears off to the left-hand side, just sitting right next to him, looking exceedingly confident.
What is happening?
Did this happen when he bought the thing, or was this a whole separate ordeal?
This is new to me.
Am
I surprised? No.
So should we call this one Soon?
Hi,
Hey,
I'm Rael. Nice to meet you guys.
you're what?
Rael.
Oh, hey.
I haven't had my notebook this entire time, and now I need it.
Guys, are you the same person, or are you? What is happening?
Oh no, I'm with them since, we had our shared weight between us. Isn't that right, Luis?
Oh. I clearly regret it.
Yeah, I know you do, buddy.
You could just be here watching as I become the man that we both knew I could be, and now you're here in my head.
Oh, hush. Go to sleep now. As you see him step into your body. And the drunkenness takes over you. As he stands up. Anyways, gentlemen, stuff to do.
Nope.
People to see.
Nope.
Have a good night.
No.
As
no,
you'll see
no.
him start walking out.
I try to grab the
I'm
crutch,
assuming
keep
he
myself up.
grabs the
No, no,
family
no.
crest with him
Barrett,
as he goes.
Oh, yeah.
They're just sitting there crying.
Barrett, stop me! Barrett, stop it! I have to hobble. I'm not gonna be faster than him.
Oh God! All right, I'll go stand in front of the
We'll
door. I
get
guess.
speed is bad. I don't know what I need to do to make it go full speed anymore.
As you step in front of the door, you'll see the ground just underneath your feet. Let me see. You'll see it suddenly shift into oil as you fall down into it, and then as the oil reforms, you'll see it turn into what looks like a metal casting around you.
The hell?
Hush now, my friend.
Me
It'll
or
be
Varys?
time to see us soon. As Rael pats you on your head, Mr. Barracks, and walks out the door.
Hey,
You
come
gonna
on,
leave
no,
me in here?
no. Hey,
Like, get me out.
I, like lean up against a wall and start smacking it with my crutches to try to dent some of the metal to get him out.
It's pretty solid.
Um,
On the other hand, somebody has superpowers that relate exactly to this
hey,
thing.
you know, you should try to do something about this. I continue to hobble as quickly as I can. I dash to keep up with him because that's the only way I can go my full 30 feet.
All
Roll
right,
perception check.
Moment of panic. Forgot that I had the ability to fucking mold earth, I guess.
You
But
just,
does that work on metal?
yep, you just step out.
Asshole.
You see what looks like just a couple of people walking through in the night.
Fucking damn it.
Did we lose him already? That was fast.
He's gone.
Yep, we're doomed.
Do you know what that was at all?
Nope. Took him over though, so that was interesting.
Yeah, I didn't expect that part. That seemed like some weird shit that Faye dude did at one time. That one like winged man, small child thing did. I can't
Yeah.
call it a fake. I don't know what that would be.
I
That
don't know.
arch thingy, whatever he called himself. Arch Faye, something like that. I think he called himself that.
So we got two options. We can go to bed, or we can tell somebody about this right now. I guess there's a third option where we mix the two together, where we go to bed and we tell somebody in the morning.
You None of those options will continue looking, and I'm more concerned about that.
Dude,
I'm
he was
just
good.
throwing out there. Their secret option 4 is you wait and see what happens.
I mean, that's
Varix,
all
roll
technically
a
hiding
roll a
option
perception
for-
check real quick, Varix.
for him. Can't be that far. Come on, Varix. Be the one. You are the one, the one, the one.
Why did it roll under your?
Huh?
Oh, I got an 11. I don't know why I didn't roll, but
Oh.
That's mine.
that's just odd
Okay.
that there was an 11 sitting right there.
Yeah, no, you're having a tough time. Garrick, roll a intelligence check real quick.
Son of a bitch.
That asshole can turn into basically anybody at any time as long as he has a Stormlight for it.
So fucked. So fucked.
You know, it makes it worse that I gave him 10 more.
Yeah, it does. You literally handed me powers after I powered up.
I wouldn't have known that. Calm, son.
Well, I mean,
And
I
10.
think they call that wisdom.
So for
You learned
me,
something today.
10 platinum would be how much Electrum?
50. Or so 50 per. So it'd be
That's what you get for
500.
being a nice
Oh,
guy.
500.
Really hope he uses the Stormlight to pay off Rock. Well, I guess we'll find out later. You know, this makes it more problematic now that he's causing more issues in the camp after trying to get on Rock's good graces again. Oh god, this is going to cause
You
more
don't know if he's causing more issues.
Oh, he's
I
causing
don't
more
know if
issues.
I'm causing
I
more
know,
issues.
You,
You
stupid
sound like
fucking
you're causing
idiot,
more
but I
issues.
shut
I'm
up, I know he's
stereotyping
causing
you
more
right
issues.
now. You sounded
I
shady.
have no more issues to call.
You
Cause
sounded shady.
Uh,
I
That was
didn't.
malevolent.
Trace did.
Actually, it was
Look,
Rail,
Varys,
but
I'm
either
gonna
way,
be
he
honest
sounded
with you.
shady as fuck.
I don't know what to do in this situation. I'm gonna be honest. I was out here contemplating whether I should try to just get out of here and try to figure out some other way to make things work, or if I should stick around and see what happens and die here. You know, those are my two options at this point, and that's kind of pushing me towards one of the options right now.
Just
I
hang
kind of
out
want
and
to just
die
stick around and
here,
see
or
what
what?
happens.
Are you thinking you're gonna leave?
Well, again, not much use. Looks to leg. And unfortunately, out of all of us, I was the only one that could have fixed this issue. So until we find an alternative, I'm virtually useless in every aspect except for my brain, which already doesn't do a ton.
How are you gonna get out of here though? You can't really walk.
I mean, I've got this, and I press the crutch.
Oh, jeez.
You are,
I mean, I'll
to be
take a break
fair,
every now and then, but I guess I can do it.
to be fair, right now you are still in the employ of the military. So number one, you do have a contract. Number
Yeah.
two, you are still getting paid for that contract regardless of your injury status. So
Hey man, again, I've got warrants to stick around just to see what the fuck happens.
Are we having a pity party right now?
in any case,
Well, I mean, you guys kind of started it. It wasn't supposed to be a party. It was more like a thing for one at the moment. But then you guys showed up and bought alcohol, so it kind of turned into the whole party
Okay.
of pity.
you guys go about your business, head back to your barracks, eventually go to sleep. In the fuck early morning, Luis, you find your eyes just slowly kind of opening as you're sat at the edge of a chasm. Got you something, little brother. Don't waste it. It took a lot. As you look directly in front of you and see a shining silver shard blade.
Fucking what?
Oh no.
You what?
Oh
Excuse
no.
me.
Is it Mo Ashes?
Doesn't look like Mo Ashes.
Do I recognize it?
Nope.
That's also good to know.
I don't recognize it. Okay,
Hope
so
I don't recognize it.
Your first thought is, who the fuck did I steal this from?
yeah, that immediately did my brother just try and get me back and get me too by stealing somebody's fucking shard blade? It's immediately
You know when you
my
drink too
first
much at
thought.
night and you wake up and you're like, what the fuck did I do?
Well, he apparently stole a nuke, so that's one thing. I don't know how you
Hey,
do that.
you know what's a few drinks between military buddies stealing the football and twisting a few knobs?
Dude, you just totally stole a Royals fucking shard blade, and you are screwed when you get back.
Yeah, so
It's totally Royals or someone's.
I'm gonna go ahead and obviously I'm going to take it in my hand.
Okay.
Does anything happen?
Nope. It's a shard blade. It's a little bit smaller than your normal one is. It's just a little bit bigger than kind of a normal shard blade. But it's nice. It has these cool lines that are going. They basically radiate from the hilt
Oi.
area and go all the way down the length of it.
And I don't have any recognition of this at all, nor would I recognize the markings.
Nope.
Not at all. Not even a check.
Not even a little.
Nice job.
Okay. Well,
Free shard blade, baby.
just waking up in the morning, walking into your garage. Where the fuck did this Lamborghini come from?
a Lamborghini. No. Son. I
It's
woke up
like a
with,
fucking tank or a B-2 bomber, really.
A weapon of mass destruction.
I woke up and found quite literally like a predator drone.
Yeah.
Do I have anything to wrap this in? And or like because it's clearly going to be visible on my person.
As you kind of try to put it down to wrap, you see it puff in the mist.
So it's now just the handle.
Nope, just whole thing's gone.
Will it back?
What the fuck? Where did it go? I kind of hold my hands out,
Mm-hmm.
like trying to grab at the air.
Okay.
See if it's gonna come back.
As you retry to grab at the air, you feel as the mist coalesces and reappears in your hand. 10
It's
heartbeats later.
cool.
Well, now it's yours.
Well,
Final keepers.
I guess
by the way-
I'm hanging on to this. So shard blades will reappear and disappear as I need them.
You need 10 heartbeats. That's what it takes.
All right. Well, now and I'm assuming with my 16 intelligence and my background, I would understand this, that now this thing is basically imprinted on me.
At the moment.
All right. Well, I'm going to kind of basically act like I'd be putting it away
Okay.
on my belt, and I'm going to just start walking back towards camp.
Early ass in the morning, everybody's going to see Luis stumbling his way back into the barracks.
Well, what are all morning duties?
Did you not sleep last night?
I
Don't-
immediately,
No, I did not.
as soon as
but-
he comes in, I'm gonna skip behind him
And pull the cloth.
and I look at Varix and I'm just gonna whistle and I'm gonna smack him in the back of the head and knock him the fuck out.
What the fuck?
Roll the hit.
Why? What is happening?
Good move. Can I give him
I'm not
advantage?
even taking a chance.
Early for
Do I have advantage?
Can I give
Sure.
him advantage? I'll be like talking to him, like, "Oh my god,
No,
what?"
I whistle, you get his
How
attention. And all
how
of
do
a
you
sudden-
have advantage, but I don't have an ability to resist this?
I just want to make sure I hit
'Cause
because my odds
you're
for
garbage.
that one are always there. Oh my god, let me click advantage. Fuck. There we go. Would it just be spear?
Yeah, basically, you'd be doing a blunt attack with the spear. Okay. So it hits. It deals damage. You get sudden spots in your eyes there, Luis, as it,
Hold him down.
like immediately you feel your radiant healing.
And I land on top of him to put my full weight and try to keep him down.
Well, upon getting hit, I'm going to turn around, so I am resisting this.
I mean, would he have time to, considering the spots? Because, like, literally, I bonk, and as soon as he goes down, I'm on.
Yeah, we could say that you're on top of him. You feel stronger there, Luis, especially with Stormlight raging through your veins.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot to refresh my page.
Can I
Oh,
mold the Can I mold the earth to like restrain him a
just
little
one
bit?
second.
Did you finish doing that?
Let me just
Varix,
finish.
can you help me out,
Hang-
buddy?
Hang on, let him finish. Let
Yeah,
let
okay.
Trace cook real
You
quick.
you can
I know,
reload now.
I'm scared of what he's cooking now. So I'm having something in the background for just in case.
Yeah, no, that's fine for now.
Is this a new form of team bonding? Because I'm ready.
Okay.
No, you went out for something crazy last night.
Oh, so
What?
not wrestling in the morning?
So
So I'm gonna be able to say before this happens.
so would I be able to go ahead and, I don't know, resist this with a strength save?
Yeah,
Shit.
yeah. Strength save with advantage. The Eric strength save with this or strength check with disadvantage.
With disadvantage?
Yeah.
It's worth a shot, man. Oh god.
Oh man, the surprise may
Well, you
still
can
get
check.
me.
Barely.
I mean, either way, I don't think it's gonna hit it or work it either way. But
Yeah, no. You basically just push him off you. You stand
Oh
back up.
shit!
What
You
the
guys will
bloody-
see distinctly Luis is glowing visibly in the relatively dark barracks.
You're not okay. You need therapy.
What in the bloody storms are you doing? Get off of me! I bought you drinks last night.
Therapy
yeah,
doesn't
What is
exist.
going on?
Ominously ran away after your twin entered your body.
Yeah, that was weird.
And
Pardon?
then he trapped Varix in a You were all asleep. We weren't gonna wake
He
you all up. It was
wasn't
3
my
a.m.
twin. That was me brother.
Yeah, well, he's
Yeah,
not
it's
very
even
nice.
creepier.
Why did your twin enter you?
And you could see him?
Yes, we
Hmm.
saw him. And he
Yeah.
ominously said he had something he had to go do. And then he trapped Varix and then changed into somebody else and just a fucking peered.
Oh, I didn't worry about it.
And I'm
Okay.
not even sure we can trust you. I grabbed the crutch ready to swing again, but I don't know if it's actually like I'm waiting this time because it seems like it could be him, but I'm not sure.
If you trust me, you can trust him.
Uh-huh.
Truth be told, out of the two of us, he was the more honorable.
Well, to me, he sounded shady.
Then tell me the truth. Where were you last night and what happened?
I went out for a drink and I woke up on the side of a chasm.
Sick.
And I told you what happened before I got there.
Well, did you have any new items on you, or did you steal anything, or
I
did
would
you
like to
throw
insight
up on
him to see
yourself?
how truthful he's being
Were
right
you
now.
alone?
Yeah, were you
Yes.
alone?
I woke up alone, yes.
You didn't murder anybody last night?
No.
You seemed a little
Did someone
stabby when
say
you left.
murder?
It does
Yeah.
seem like this is
Yeah, we
actually
did.
Louise. I'm gonna like slowly start getting up, but I'm gonna stay a distance away. But because I'm not entirely sure, but at this point, it does seem more like you. So I'm gonna.
Look,
We-
we're wasting time. I'm
Can we-
tired. Let's get our shift done with so that I can actually get some sleep.
Can we just
When did-
circle back real quick to your brother entering you? What is that? How long has that been happening?
It was like a
Since I-
spiritual form of it, almost ghostly.
That doesn't answer the question.
We
Yeah, I
can
know, it's weird.
discuss this after our shift. We're late, and I immediately walk off to wherever we're supposed to be
I
going
suddenly
this
don't know if
morning.
it's Louise anymore or not.
When did he become such a pissy patty?
He's
About
usually
the
so
time that I
jovial,
didn't
and he
sleep
didn't
last
say
night.
Gancho once. I don't think that's Luis.
That's fake Luis.
I don't think that's him. He didn't say Gancho once.
It's true. That's not him.
We're saying this after he's left, for the record.
It's not him. It's not real. It's fake Luis.
I don't think that's him. I think that's his brother. What did he call himself again?
Raft or rift or rail.
There you go.
It was like 3 in the morning. I don't remember.
Rail.
It's riff raff.
He called himself Rail. He said he had something to do.
Maybe you went
Ominously
to-
walked off, trapped
maybe-
Varix in a magical thing, changed into somebody, and then somehow Luis or whoever it is says they woke up next to a chasm, which is weird. Why the?
Well, as quartermaster, I'm a total tattletale, so I have no problem telling Kaladin what happened. And or
I assume
Rock.
Paladin was here for the ordeal, right?
Galadin is currently recuperating with his leg up in the fucking bed.
somebody's got to have some information on this, or at least maybe seen somebody else do it.
I could try to knock him out again, but
Good luck.
yeah, that didn't seem to work too well.
No, you got thrown off like you were a fucking toy.
Dented my crutch, man. That's never happened before. He's not that sturdy.
I didn't know he was that strong.
Last I remember, I could beat him in an arm wrestling competition, missing chunk in my leg or not. He had some weak ass arms before. Now he can throw me almost.
Yeah, you look like kind of a bitch. I'm not gonna lie.
I like tap him on the side of the head with my bent crutch. Fuck you.
Sorry.
You guys see Lowell in the corner, just like almost with popcorn, whatever the equivalent is, just enjoying
You
this
don't have
display.
any thoughts. You're there. You don't have anything to say about this, lol?
Yeah, you want to try and knock him out?
I thought you would have helped to knock him out.
No, I'm enjoying what I'm seeing here. Please continue.
You really are just an agent of chaos, aren't you?
That's
Of
a leader
course.
for you.
Pain is pleasure. Don't forget.
Who
It's
the
something.
fuck is our leader? Hold on. Like, I keep getting told that we have 4 different leaders at this point.
I would assume that this is taking a while
Yes,
for them to follow me out.
You were
I
distinctly.
stumble back. I come back into the tent. Oh my god, if Kaladin was awake right now, he'd be disciplining all of you for doing this. How is it that I, of all people, am the one telling you let's get to work? I just want to go to sleep.
Because you're not real.
Jesus.
I'm behind him like this. Like, I'm hesitating. Just,
You.
and then he
Points at
turns around and is like,
You. Points at Garrick.
so,
Don't swing on me head again, Goncho. Let's get the fuck to work.
truth be told, I was going to aim for the nuts this time. It seemed like that might have taken you down.
Do you want me to let this continue? It is fun, or should I talk to them?
That's so creepy.
No, I've got it.
He's
If
doing
you
this. He's
say
doing weird
so.
stuff.
What do you
Doing
mean
weird
you've
stuff.
got? What do you have?
I've got the drive to get my work done before I fall asleep
The
on the
Gwitty.
job. Can we
That's never been
please
the question. The
go?
question is, what the fuck happened leading you to have to be next to a chasm by the end of the night? There's more
You know,
important things than training, lol.
You're telling me you've never woken up after a drunken stupor somewhere else? Come on, Garrick.
No, we're not
You
saying
see-
that. We're saying that
The
weird
issue I run
twins don't
into
manifest next to me and insert my body.
Not twins.
is, and I'll kind of walk to the
Not
other side of the room
twins.
with everyone else.
Twin-looking motherfucker.
I'll kind of walk to the other side of the room with everyone else. From where I'm standing, you're not seeming like much of our Goncho anymore.
Yeah, you're
Garrick,
grumpy.
isn't it a little bit too early for comedy acts? I kind of
I've already explained the situation, Raphael. I don't need to do it again.
feel like I don't know. Maybe Luis has a point. We can just see how it goes. You know,
Can we just go to work so I can get some sleep and then I'll feel free to talk to y'all about whatever you want?
Deal.
doing something.
I mean, I don't have a say in it. I'm not part of training.
Let's go then, before I fall asleep with a spear in hand.
Okay. You all go about a day worth of training. Mostly it's just getting ready for the full march out tomorrow.
And I also want to, obviously, at the end of training, approach Rock and re-explain the situation as I did last night.
Oh, I was not dreaming for this thing. Okay. Here, 1 second. How much do you need again? 20, you said?
20 emerald pieces. I'll
You
pay
see him.
a pick. You can
see
take
him.
it out of my salary.
You see him poking his head in with Kaladin. Hey, my great bridgeman, leader of all things. One of our foolish friends wishes to have 20 emerald marks. Yes? Yeah, it's fine. I don't really care that much. Okay. You see him pull out a bag. There you go.
Thank you, Rock. And when Kaladin's better, I'll explain the situation to him. You're a
Okay.
good man and a
It's-
great leader.
It's not that bad. We have big budget.
Well, thank you.
I have a lot of money, guys.
And I immediately go over to the
How come I'm only
merchant.
making 10?
I go back to the
I
merchant
bet you pay me more than
and
minimum
go,
wage.
I know I
Just not
told
minimum
you I'd
wage.
pay you slowly. Here, I don't want to hear another thing about it. And hand him the 20 emerald marks and just turn. Before he says anything, I just turn and start walking away.
Oh,
Fuck yeah.
okay.
That was Chris's thing.
Thank you.
And I go back to camp and immediately fall flat on my pillow, instantly asleep.
I would like to inspect the body, as Lowell would say.
I can show you how to do that.
That's not to that extent, Lowell.
This is where you cut if you really want to find the liver.
Hiding the secrets here.
What are you looking for?
I'm trying to see if I can find any clues to where he was last night after he disappeared.
Okay, roll an investigation check.
Should I also roll a stealth check?
No,
Probably.
he's sleeping.
Yeah, he's probably sleeping pretty heavily considering he probably had like almost a point of exhaustion, so I'll go with it.
Okay. You see the side of his coat is pretty dirty. Like he was.
He was in the desert. He was out in the the chasms, like he said.
That's about it, though.
Doesn't help me at all. Fuck it. Time to go do some investigation. God damn it. I was about to ask Pelinar if you wanted to join me, but then I remembered. Damn it. Solo adventure. Gonna go ask around.
Okay. Just asking if anybody saw.
I'm gonna specifically ask because there's usually people guarding the way in and out of town, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
I'm
mean,
gonna-
but again, with your natural 20 intelligence, he probably didn't look like himself at the time.
I didn't think about that. Everything's so hard to deal with. Fuck it, I'm just gonna go around town and see if anything looks weird. Then at this point, that's all I can do.
Okay.
Are you looking inside barrels?
You
No, I'm not looking inside barrels, especially if I see a barrel that was marked specifically like the one I saw prior.
Alrighty. You spend the better part of a day just seeing if anybody has anything, any news, anything.
I was like, I'm not specifically asking about LOL most of the
Yeah.
time. I'm just like, hey, did anything
Luis,
weird
but
kind
yes.
of happen around town? There's no way no one would know anyway.
Yeah. Interestingly enough, actually, super fucking quiet day. Yeah. No, like there's nothing going on outside of everybody getting ready to go on a full march, you know.
Just keep my eyes and ears open and then I'll slowly return back to camp.
Okey-dokey. All right. Cool. Next day comes. You, Mr. Luis, and Raphael and Mr. X as well, are all on the road with the marching army. Kaladin, Garrick, and Pelinar are left behind with the king. Moash is guarding the king, along with a few of the others. Yeah. It is at this point where Amram is exposed for having stolen the shard plate from Kaladin, and everybody else gets on the road.
On the road again.
Just can't wait to get on the road again.
The Amaran was finally exposed.
Yeah, he was exposed as having stolen from Kaladin the shard plate and blade.
I made him apologize to Kaladin.
Yeah, Dalinar was like, "Apologize, bitch," and then Amram was like, "I'm gonna summon my blade," and Dalinar's like, "I'm one fucking step ahead of you, bitch." So
You're playing 3D
That's
chess.
pretty cool.
So Amram,
I definitely don't have Amaran / Kaladin's blade. That's what you're
No.
I'm
saying.
worried.
I think it was that one, the one that was talking with Moash. We had the
And it
fake out.
couldn't have been the assassin in whites, because I still would have recognized it at least
Jade
from the
like
dream.
right off her guess, but I don't want to say it now. I like Jade's guess though. If it ends up being that, that's
If
gonna.
it ends up being that, Trace, I swear to God.
I don't know if you even heard what hers was, but
I heard.
I
Alrighty. 4 Alethi armies begin slowly marching their way out of the Shattered Plains towards the area where Shallan is saying the Parshindi will be coalescing. Anybody have anything that they want to talk about? Well, on the multi-day march, it's going to take you guys about a week to get out there.
I would like to make a perception check, and I know this is meta, but I'm looking for bandits.
Yeah, make a perception check. Actually,
to be fair, we've dealt with it before.
instead, make an intelligence check.
An intelligence check.
Mhm. As you start kind of looking around nervously, you're getting the sense like, oh God, what if somebody attacks us out here? And then you have memories flash in your mind last night. Eyes sizzling out in white steam as what looks like ragged fellows with blades and spears were trying to attack you.
I just literally think to myself, so you dealt with them.
I'll always take care of you, little brother.
Creepy.
Always had my back. I say under my breath as I just keep marching.
Alrighty. You guys are on a full ass march. Like I said, anybody want to have any other conversations? Now is the time. You got plenty of it.
Garrett would love to, but
Mhm.
me and Callan are just chilling. Hey, so pretty sure Luis is going rogue, but I'm not 100% certain.
Yeah.
Garrick
Well, I
is
guess
not out
the
there.
game is now rail, but whatever.
Jesus.
Some weird, just I mean, maybe this is who he was the whole time. Anyway, I was thinking about leaving.
Are we sure he didn't just get drunk?
No.
Okay.
Well, yes, partially. I mean, he was conscious enough to tell us that his name was Rail, make some weird spirit form of himself appear next to himself, have that spirit form walk into him, seeming like it possessed Louise, and then proceed to walk off, trap Varix in a metal contraption, disappear into the crowd by changing his face, and then saying he woke up the next day on the side of a chasm. But
It sounds like he might be fucking with you.
could be. But he was definitely on the side of a chasm. I checked his clothing. At least he was outside of camp for some reason. Also, he got real aggressive. Granted, I hit him in the head with a crutch, but that's beside the point.
You did what?
I'm just trying to waste time till Jade gets back real quick because I don't know if she wants to have a conversation, but she wanted to go to the bathroom real quick.
Oh god. Alrighty.
So did you just roll super low on it inside you like you're getting fucked with?
Something like that.
You roll persuasion? Like, god damn.
The ground got really soft.
Really?
Yeah.
Raphael, any conversations you so desire to have?
No, I did it like this, not like that.
Hmm.
Right. What's up?
Any conversations you desire to have while you're in your week-long march out?
No, I'm good.
We're marching.
I'm just observing,
Okay.
feeling inner zen. Feeling pretty proud of myself for doing the right thing by freeing the one crab turtle thing.
Okay.
It's in very good hands now.
Hey, if it helps, I also freed an animal in a sense.
Yeah.
I was talking meta. I was talking about my brother.
Yeah. That's
No,
why-
man, what are you talking about? I'm being gaslit by you. Apparently, I'm crazy.
No, you're just fucking with us.
Luis is just gaslighting me. He's the most
It's-
easily
it's-
evilest
it's
fucking
all the-
Australian I've ever met.
It's all the meds they're giving you to recover that bite out of your leg.
It's just the meds, bro. Get over it.
You tripping, bruh.
Alrighty.
I'm not trying to poison you. It's your meds.
The meds are bullshit. Alrighty. Garrick, you'll hear a knock come at the door of Kaladin's captain's quarters as he's kind of. You two are sitting around just talking, and you'll hear him shout out, "Come!" as the door opens to let in the sound of rain, like 1,000 little footsteps scrambling about you. You'll see Moash step in wearing his shard plate. Storm's Cow. Oh, hey, Garrick. Were you guys just talking or
no.
sleeping, or what's up?
No, I'm just I don't get to do anything, so I'm a little restless. So kind of got nowhere else to be. Everyone else is gone and enjoying the time. Eleanor's asleep.
Huh. Well, anyways. You see Cal kind of interject. Aren't you supposed to be guarding the king? You hear a deep sigh. On and off. They quartered the 5 of us guards by his room in the palace itself. Cal. Guys, it's perfect. It'll happen in no time. When? Well, we don't want to ruin Dalinar's expedition, so we're going to wait until he's made some distance out. Maybe until he's engaging the enemy. That way, when he'll be fully committed and can't turn back when he gets the news. Better for Alethkar if he succeeds in defeating the Parshendi. He'll return a hero and a king. You see Cal just do a very slow nod. We have everything planned out. We'll raise the alert in the palace that the assassin in white has been seen. Then we'll do it like we did it last time. Send all of the servants hiding into their rooms. Nobody will be around to see what we do. Nobody gets hurt. And they'll believe it was the Shin assassin. We couldn't have asked for this to play out better. And you won't need to do anything, Cal. Nor you, Garrick. We're okay. Grace said that we won't need your help after all, so we should be good. So why are you here? I just wanted to check on you. It's true what Lopin says about your guys' abilities.
Okay, by any chance roll with advantage because I'm getting so many red flags from this fucking conversation right now. And like I had mentioned earlier that we are the loose. We are what's the? Can I remember the word too? We're collateral. Collateral? No. We know stuff, so we shouldn't be around.
You know Moash well enough that you know that he is not going to be doing any betraying towards you. He just really fucking hates Elokar.
Okay, gotta make sure. I'm just this conversation popping up and me and Kaladin being stuck here. He's like, "Huh? So you guys, your powers don't work anymore, right?" I'm like, "Oh, I don't like this."
You'll hear Kaladin respond to the question. Yeah. What happened? I'm not sure. I offended Syl and I haven't seen her in days, and without her I can't draw on Stormlight. We'll have to fix that somehow. Either that or get you some blade of your own. You see Cal look up. I think she left because of the plot to kill the King Moash. I don't think a Radiant could be involved in something like this. Shouldn't a Radiant care about what's right, even if it means a difficult decision? Sometimes lives must be spent for the greater good. Yes, exactly. That's what Amaram said in regards to my friend, whom he murdered to cover up his secrets. Well, that's different, Cal. Obviously, he's a Light Eyes. You see Cal look up at Moash. Garrick, you're noticing that Moash's eyes, before very dark, have started to turn into kind of a light tan, like those of a Bright Lord. Same color as Amaram's, actually.
Yep.
So are you. Cal, you're worrying me. Don't say things like that. You see Cal look away. The king wanted me to deliver a message. That's my excuse for being here. He wants you to come talk to him. What? Why? I don't know. He's been dipping into the wine now that Dalinar's gone. Not the orange stuff either. I'll tell him you're too wounded to come. Cal nod. Cal, we could trust you, right? You're not having second thoughts? You said it yourself. I don't have to do anything. Just have to stay away. Great. You'll heal up all right, right? Yeah. Okay. Well, get some rest, both of you. Have a good one, Garrick.
You too.
He steps out, and you and Cal have a long, awkward silence.
I get up and I start hobbling away.
Okay. You start hobbling away. Have a good night, Garrick.
Do you ever feel like maybe we should just, even if we are powerless, stand up for what we think is actually right in this moment?
Maybe. But I still hold two beliefs in my heart. I don't know which is right.
Was that?
He said he still holds two beliefs in his heart, and he doesn't know which is right.
And which are those?
Whether he deserves to die or not.
I think that decision is not up to us.
Of course it is. We're bodyguards.
I mean, in the sense of, if we're bodyguards, maybe we should do our duty. And if we're meant to fail, so be it.
I'll think on it.
Come find me if you do.
Hmm.
I'm still stuck between as well.
You see him nod.
Hobble out. I'll
Mhm.
kind of just, honestly, I'll just kind of go a couple of feet away, and I'll just chill out outside and go a homeless man.
Mhm.
It's been a change. No.
Mhm. On the other side of things, Luis, Lowell, Toomey, Varix, and Raphael, you are in the tent currently guarding Dalinar when Shallan is brought in. Uruthiru, Stormseat. How exactly did you come to these conclusions? I didn't. Brightness Devani did. She says you convinced her. I was really just there, and she changed her mind. You see Dalinar nod curtly to the side, step over past a couple of the debating scholars in his tent who were talking to Navani. Eventually, it's just a few of you and Dalinar alone in the pavilion. They're kind of off to the side. Roll a perception check, 5 of you.
Got a 14.
Well, somebody hit it on the head.
Lowell's hearing every word. Alrighty. Lowell, you get every single word of this. You told Navani that you discovered the secrets of the Knights Radiant. I did. You're certain that Jasna didn't mislead you somehow, or allow you to mislead yourself? That would be far too much like her. By Lord, I don't think that is... No, she didn't mislead me. How can you be sure? I saw it. I witnessed what she did and spoke of. Jasna Kholin did not use a soulcaster. She was one. See Dalinar fold his arms. I think I'm supposed to refound the Knights Radiant. And the first man I thought I could trust for the job turned out to be a murderer and liar. And now you tell me that Jasna might have had actual power. If that's true, then I am a fool. I don't understand. In naming Amaram, I did what I thought was my task. I wonder now if I was mistaken all along, and that refounding them was never my duty. They might be refounding themselves, and I am an arrogant meddler. You have given me a great deal to think upon. Thank you. You see Dalinar looking quite troubled as he turns to leave the tent area. Brightly Dalinar, what if your task wasn't to refound the Knights Radiant? That's what I just said. What if instead it was to gather them? You see him look back to her. As Shallan held out her palm and breathed in Stormlight, draining one of her spheres, and then breathed it out, sending a cloud of shimmering Stormlight into the air between herself and Dalinar, forming into a small image of Jasna on top of her palm. Almighty above. An offspring, like a ring of blue smoke, burst out above Dalinar's head, spreading like a ripple from a stone dropped in a pond. Dalinar stepped closer, reverently reaching down and inspecting Shallan's image. Gunnar. Yes? He touched the image, causing it to fuzz around the areas where he touched, and then pull back together. It's just an illusion. I can't create anything real. It's amazing. It's wonderful. You see, well, for the first time ever, actual tears falling down Dalinar's eyes. You're one of them. Maybe. Kind of. I'm not mad. I had decided that I wasn't, but it's not the same as knowing. It's all true. They're returning. Jasna taught you this? I more stumbled upon it on my own. I think I was led to her so that she could teach me. We didn't have much time for that, unfortunately. I need to give you the golden cape. You see Dalinar stand up, wiping his eyes. Put you in charge of them, so me? No, I can't. I mean, my lord, Sir, what I can do is most useful if nobody knows that it's possible. I mean, if everyone's looking for my illusions, I'll never fool them. Fool them? Right, Lord Dalinar? You guys will suddenly spin as a messenger approaches the tent, dripping wet as locks of hair and dun from her braids sticking to the side of her face. Right, Lord Dalinar. Parshendi spotted, sir. Where? Eastern side of the plateau. Scouting party, we think. You see Dalinar look from the messenger to Shallan. Then, as he looks over, he spots Lol's eyes. Sees the comprehension. See Shallan toss a sketch pad onto her chair and follow Dalinar out as you all follow behind as well. This could be dangerous. I appreciate the concern, Bright Lord, but I think I could actually take a spear through the stomach, and my abilities would heal me up without a scar. I'm probably the most difficult person to kill in this entire camp. Fall into the chasm. Yes, I think I must have rescued Captain Kaladin and the other two as well. Though I don't know how the hell I managed it. You all rush through the rain as there's shouting in the distance. Can you soulcast? Like Jasna did? Yes, but I haven't practiced it much. It could prove useful. It's also very dangerous. Jasna didn't want me practicing without her. Though now that she's gone, well, we'll be doing it without her. Eventually, sir. Please don't tell anybody about this for now, at least. That's why Jasna took you on as a lord. Is that why she wanted you marrying Adolin? To bind you to us? Yes. A great many things make more sense now. I'll tell Navani about you, but no one else. I will swear her to secrecy. She can keep a secret if she has to. We'll send you back to the war camps immediately with an escort. I don't care how hard you are to kill. You're too valuable to risk on this expedition. Right, Lord. You are not my king, nor are you my high prince. You have no authority over me. My duty is to find Urithiru. So you will not be sending me back, and by your honor, I will have you promise not to tell a soul what I could do unless I give leave. That includes Brightness Navani. You see Dalinar stop in place. Then grunt. I see Jasna in you, as he continues. Very well, Brightness. Your secret remains one, for now, I will keep. We will consult further once this expedition is done. You have read about things that I've been seeing? So you're not. The world is about to change. You give me hope. True hope that we could change it in the right way. Approaching, you see many scouts salute as other members of Bridge 4 part as you all make your way through. Passion. You hear Dalinar say to the scout, Parshendi on the next plateau, sir. The Parshendi stumbled over one of my scouting teams. The lads raised alarm quickly, but we lost all 3 men. See Dalinar curse.
Not weirdly.
Wake the army to Lib. Everyone on alert. Yes, Bright Lord. Bright Lord Dalinar. The lads took down one of those shellheads before he killed himself, sir. You need to see this. Something has changed. As you all start walk, you pass a bridge. And on the other side, you see a Parshendi. It's carapace hard and rigid, like a crab shell. And the face instead was covered in this kind of thin, bumpy carapace just above the cheeks and running back around the sides of the head. This isn't a type that we've seen before, sir. Look at those ridges, sir. Some of the lads were killed by them, and they had burn marks on them. In the rain. Strangest thing I've ever seen. What do you mean by a type, Bastion? Some Parshendi have hair. Others have carapace. The ones we met with King Gavilar a long time ago, they were shaped different from the ones that we fight. They have specialized subspecies. We might be depleting their numbers, forcing them to send out the equivalent of light eyes to fight. And the Barons, Dalinar? You see the scout scratching his head. You see Shallan opening the eye of one of them as it is completely red. Red eyes. It's happening. The red eyes are just a legend. Jasna had an entire notebook of references to this Bright Lord. The Voidbringers are here. Time is short. Throw the body into the chasm. I doubt we'd be able to easily burn it. Keep everyone alert. Prepare for an attack tonight. Right, Lord! You spin around as a hulking armored figure came running down the plate. We found another one, sir. Dead? No, sir. He walked right up to us. He's sitting over on the rock there. See Dalinar look over to Shallan, who shrugged. Sir, should you... Dalinar ignored the warning as he and Shallan, along with the rest of you, start rushing over there. As you approach the Parshendi after a hike through the rain, you see that they're sitting there on a rock. It was about as high as a man was tall. He seemed to have no weapons, and about 100 Alethi soldiers stood around the base of his seat, spears pointed upwards. Roll a perception check through the rain, U5.
A perception check in the rain, you say?
Yes.
How about
3.
an 11?
Does he get advantage because he's got two brains going on right now?
No.
That is a
Raphael.
good question.
Like to
You
roll
said
for
3, Varix?
Yeah.
Okay. Raphael, you're the only one who notices this. As you approach, you'll hear Dalinar ask, "Has he done anything?" Not that I know of. He just sits there. And you look up at the solitary parchment, and though everything is dampened by the rain, you could see red eyes. As the voice calls out, "Raphael, to me. Lol, Varix, is that you? Luis?" As you see, very changed, but the figure of Shin sat there, looking down.
Oh no. Uh-oh.
Well, this is awkward.
Great. It's reviving.
Otherwise known as Relaine. You see Dalinar turn to you. Do you know this man?
He was in our bridge,
Under Silas's
Kaladin.
Oh, that's right. Well, do you trust him?
I mean, we were all part of the same bridge together, right? We were comrades. That
Yeah.
requires trust.
Sir, he said he wants to surrender to you. You see Dalinar look good at y'all. If you trust him.
I'd allow him to surrender, but he's been away so long. It's not a bad idea to keep an extra set of eyes on him.
Okay. You all watch as Relaine is slowly let back down and brought out. Back to the tents, everybody ducks in. You see Relaine brought in what looked like not heavy chains, but enough restriction that he wouldn't be able to make any sudden movements. as he is sat down. He has a bunch of interesting differences about it. Before, he looked like a normal parshman, kind of just pudgy, stock, sort of thing. Now he was very different. You see, well, he has a similar kind of squat parchment body and marbled skin. Instead, you see what looks like a Parshendi warrior. Orange, red skull plate and armored carapace all across his chest, thighs, and outer arms. He was tall as an Alethi and much more muscular. Though he carried no weapons, the guards still treated him as if he was the most dangerous thing on this plateau. And as he stepped in, he saluted Dalinar hand to chest, like the other bridgemen did. He still wore the tattoo on his forehead, reaching up and blending into the skull plate. Sit. You see Relaine obey. I'm told that you refuse to tell us anything about the Parshendi on the plains. I do not know them. You were a spy. Yes, sir. For how long? About 3 years, in various war camps. You see Taleb, the general, look over and raise an eyebrow to Dalinar. You answer me when I ask, but not the others. Why? You are my commanding officer, sir. You're a Parshendi. Something is very wrong, sir. Eshonai's voice on the plateau that day when she came to meet with Prince Adolin. Eshonai, the Parshendi shardbearer. Yes, she was my commander, but now... Sir, I have reason to believe that everyone I know, everyone I loved, has been destroyed. Monsters left in their place. The listeners, the Parshendi, may be no more. I have nothing left. Yes, you do. You hear Scar say from just outside the ring of guards. You're Bridge 4. You see Relaine look at him. I am a traitor. This is little problem. Can be fixed. You see Dalinar gesture to quiet them. Tell me, how did you hide amongst the Parshmen? Soldier, that was an order. You see Relaine sit up, and amazingly, seemed as if he wanted to obey. Sir, it was just something that my people can do. We choose a form based on what we need. The job required of us. Dull form. One of these forms look a lot like Parshmen. Hiding among them is easy. We account the Parshmen with precision, you hear Navani say. Yes, we are noticed, but rarely questioned. Who questions it when they find an extra sphere laying on the ground? It's not something suspicious, merely fortune. You spoke of the Parshendi. This has to do with the red eyes? See Relaine nod. What does it mean, soldier? It means our gods have returned. Who are your gods? They are the souls of those ancients, those who gave themselves to destroy. They hate you and your kind, sir. This new form they have given my people, it is something terrible. It will bring something terrible. Can you lead us to the Parshendi city? My people. You said they're gone. They might be. I got close enough to see an army, tens of thousands. But surely they left some in other forms. The elderly, the young. Who watches our children? See Dalinar step up to Relaine, waving back Adolin. Soldier, if what you're telling me is correct, then the most important thing you could do is lead us to your people. I will see that non-combatants are protected. My word of honor on it. If something terrible happens to your people, you will need me to help stop it. Yes, sir. Meet with Shalon Devar. Describe the route to her and get us the map. Taleb, you may release this prisoner into the custody of Bridge 4. You see, Taleb nod. You trust his word? I don't know, but something did shake that man Navani soundly. He's Parshendi. You may be misreading his body language. You see Dalinar lean forward, clasping his hands behind him. The countdown. 3 days away. 3 days before Light Day. We hasten our pace. You see Dalinar step out of the tent towards the center of the plains. Do we still have a Mr. Garrick around?
He's in the bathroom.
Bathroom.
He's pooping.
Keep
Now he's
pooping. Oh, there he comes. Yay! You all start going essentially on double time towards the Parshindi in the middle of the storm. Back at camp, Garrick, a few days pass, and you see Kaladin, having taken a note from you, has gotten himself a pair of crutches and has started just wandering around the camp trying to keep moving.
Gotta keep yourself going.
As you do, and you kind of do the same thing where you wander around, the place just feels empty, you know? You limp past deserted barracks, rain pad. With Kaladin specifically, Lopin had tied a umbrella to one of the crutches, so it kind of pitter patters off.
Way to do it. I just put more wraps on.
As you guys are kind of walking together, you have him talk one day. I always fought the rain. Does that make sense?
How do you mean?
The rain wants me to stay inside, so I go out.
I just look at it as a way as, well, I mean, to be fair, after being in the camps for as long as we were, it was a great way to get a shower for one. But two, it's nice compared to how dry the land is usually.
Yeah. Well, it's the only time of year where Krim doesn't rain down with it, so I suppose at least we're not going to get too dirty.
Won't be terrible. Technically, might even be cleaner.
What do you think the others are doing out there? Shalon, Adolin, Bridge 4?
Well, those with shard blades, especially the ones we know now that have shard blades, are probably using them to slaughter whatever they need to kill. As for our friends, I'm going to hope not having to side run a bridge.
Yeah. Do you think they're fighting already?
Knowing our luck, and I look at our legs, yes.
I just hate not being able to be out there to help them. If one of them goes down and...
We'll keep an eye on each other's back. The only one that worries me right now is Luis, but I think he's there, at least for now. Cuts to Luis slaughtering everyone.
As you two kind of loop back around, you'll see Lopin running up to you guys. Oi! Oi! Lopin, what?
Oh, is he left yet? What?
He has one arm.
No?
You guys are from your own club.
Cripple Club. The CCC. Cool Cripple Club.
Lopin, what is it? He's waiting for you, Gancho. The king himself. You see Cal start limping towards his room.
Hey, if it makes it feel any better, if we need any kind of weapon, the crutch works pretty well, just not against Lowell's head.
You mean Luis
Luis,
said?
God, did you have LEUs? Okay,
Yeah.
it's like Saren and fucking what was it Sybil?
Yeah.
You mean John and Jan?
Yeah,
There
and
was
John
a
and
lot of them.
Jan.
That
That's
one.
another one.
There was a lot of them. That one.
Yeah. As you follow Kaladin behind, you'll see him kind of halt at the doorway momentarily. Your Majesty? Ah, Bridgman. You see Elrikar's cheeks very flushed. He'd clearly been drinking and isn't even making an attempt to not look drunk. You'll see Elrikar kind of looking around the smaller quarters. This is really all that Dalinar assigns one of his officers. That man, he expects everybody to live with uh, his stor- so- his own form of austerity. If it's as if he's completely forgotten how to enjoy himself. You see Kaladin look over to Moash, who shrugged. The king clears his throat. I was told you were too weak to make the trip to see me. I see now that that might not be the case. I'm sorry, Your Majesty. I'm not well, but I walk the camp each day to rebuild my strength. I feared that my weakness and appearance might be offensive to the throne. Ah, you've learned to speak politically, I see. The king folds his arms as he leans back. The truth is that my command is meaningless, even to Dark Eyes. I no longer have authority over in the eyes of men. You see him gesture over to Moash and another guard. Out. I want to speak to these two alone. See Moash glance at Cal and then leave. How did you know how to be a hero, Your Majesty? You see Cal sagging against his crutch. A hero. Everybody loves you, Bridgman. Both of you. You saved Dalinar. You fought Shardbearers. You came back after the storming chasms. How do you do it? How do you know? It's
God, what is my
Man.
insight always being 3 tonight?
Yeah. Your Majesty, I, it's really just luck, Your Majesty. No, it's a pattern, though I can't figure it out. When I try to be strong, I make a fool of myself. When I try to be merciful, people walk all over me. When I try to listen to counsel, it turns out I've picked the wrong men. When I try to do everything on my own, Dalinar has to take over lest I ruin the kingdom. How do people know what to do? Why don't I know what to do? I was born into this office, given the throne by the Almighty himself. Why would he give me the title but not the capacity? It defies reason. And yet everybody seems to know things I do not. My father could rule even the likes of Sadius. Men loved Gavilar, feared him, and served him all at once. I can't even get Dark Eyes to obey my command to come visit the palace. Why doesn't this work? What do I have to do? See, Kaladin stepped back, kind of shocked at the frankness. Why are you asking us this, Your Majesty? Because you know the secret. I've seen how your men regard you. I've heard how people speak of you. You're heroes, Bridgman. Can you teach me? See, Kaladin looking down regarding him, baffled.
I'm afraid, sir, that the honor and authority that you seek from people, it doesn't just, it's not just given to you by your title or what you were given by birth. It's earned by their respect.
I just want to be a king like my father was. I want to lead men. I want them to respect me. I
Then
don't.
live amongst them, learn from them.
You'd see Cal kind of shrug at this point. I don't know if it's possible, Your Majesty. You see Alucard narrow his eyes at Cal. So you do still speak your mind, even after the trouble you brought. Tell me, do you think I'm a bad king, Bridgman? Yes. You see Elakar holding as Cal kind of, you see, have a long contemplative moment as well. Well, I did ask. I merely have to win you over as well. I will figure it out. I will be a king to be remembered. Or you could do what's best for Elakar and step down. You see the king stop in his place as he walks, as he turns on Kaladin, expression darkening. Do not overstep yourself, Bridgman. Bah, I should never have come here. I agree. You see Elakar go to leave and then stop at the door. When you came, the shadows went away. The shadows? I saw them in mirrors in the corners of my eyes. I swear I even heard them whispering, but you frightened them. I haven't seen them since. There's something about you. Don't you try to deny it. I'm sorry for what I did to you. I watched the fight to help. I wanted you to fight to help Adolin. And then I saw you defend Renarin, and I grew jealous. That you were such a champion, so loved, and everybody hates me. I should have gone to fight myself. Instead, I overreacted to your challenge of Amoram. And you weren't the one who ruined our chances against Sadius. It was me. Dalinar is right. Again, I'm so tired of him being right and me being wrong. In light of that, I'm not at all surprised that you find me a bad king. You see Elakar push open the door and leave. And with that, we'll go ahead and end session right there.
But are there any good kings?
Question.